But one thing I know for sure is right and wrong is wrong. This is your life. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do to these parents and say, oh, I did this because of you. Because in the long run, the parent gonna go on, live their life and enjoy their life, retire and be living good. And you gonna be somewhere behind bars. So this message right now at the end is for the new generation. Y'all need to get y'all life together. If y'all see a little 17 or 20-year-old on the street corners and you know he ain't got no business being on that street corner, or she ain't got no business trying to gangbang, y'all need to walk up to him, talk to him. Right now I see this little flower, but I'm gonna walk up to this flower as if it's a child, and I'm gonna say, baby, I know you've been through a lot, but I love you, and I've seen you out here quite a few times, and I just want you to get your mind right, your heart right. Whatever you've been through, you can come and sit down and talk to me if you need me to come talk to you. But I want to see better for your life. I want to see you do better things. I want you to just not be angry and upset, because God made and created all this world, you know, and you deserve better. We need more parents like that. I need some parents like that so they could be like that to my kids, because I don't want to see my kids living in destruction or living down in urban communities. I want to see that they owning the urban communities, you know, and I need more parents like that. I know it's not going to be too many people that's going to like this. They're going to view it just to hear what I had to say, but it's not going to be too many people that's liking it. But it's okay. At least I know you watched it, and maybe talk about it to your family or your friends or whoever or whatever, because I know God is good. And the only person that's brought me this far, because I'm 41 and I've done some things in my life. I should have been in jail. I probably should have been dead, because I've been having a hard time controlling my mouth and my temper. But as I've gotten older, past 32, I start learning more and more that ain't even. But I'm not gonna punk down to nobody to certain things, certain places. Maybe it's even a female I know that swear up and down she just beat me up all the time. But that's okay, because if you want to feel like, oh, you big woman and you beat me up, it still didn't matter, because of the fact of the matter, or whatever the situation was, it still remained a fact of the matter. And if that happened 10 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 15 years ago, guess what? Whatever the fact of the matter is, it's still in effect. But what I'm saying is that this new generation needs to be around people that's encouraging them. You tired of seeing them do this, you tired of seeing them on your block, you tired of seeing them this, but have you taken the time out to go and talk to one of them, individualized, and show them that you really care and you're really concerned, and lend your hand to them? Like, I'm not the best person in my community, but with the little kids and everything, I mean, I'm applying social where they could be on social media, and that's the Wi-Fi. My kids feed everybody in the whole complex, give them something to drink, and I'm all right with that for a certain extent. Just when the crowd get a little bit too crowded and start seeing a lot of grown people, then I'll be like, okay, we got to cut the box, the Wi-Fi box, you know. But to God be the glory. If somebody don't go into these new neighborhoods and sow seeds into this new generation is finna throw our little old behinds upside down to a wall, around the corner, or somewhere. If you reach 1 or 2 people and where you live at least you did a good thing, and God know your heart. That's what it's all about. And why I talk about God all the time? Because God has made a way for me. And I want my kids to see that I'm living right. Besides the fact of whatever they heard or whatever they might have seen back when, it's okay, because now we back now. And you don't see it now. You see me praising God. You see me lifting God up. You see me just having a positive attitude and aspect on everything that seems like is negative. And I just encourage parents, this new generation, is to just Walk up to somebody today, tomorrow, the weekend, where it's probably going to see a lot more people outside than now, and just say, hi, how are you? Or smile, you're so pretty, and just encourage them. Say something nice to somebody for this next 7 days. And watch how God begin to change your life, change your children's life, your grandchildren's life, and make a difference. Just because you encourage somebody else's child that it's not the end of the world and it's okay. They hurt you, but now give it all to God. Let God brush it off your shoulders and know you got to live for today. Let go of what somebody did the other day, last year, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 50 years ago, wasn't even born. I ain't even got nothing to do with that. Let it go and just encourage somebody else's child, because if your child going through something and you show love and encourage somebody else's child and they overcome whatever they've been through, then that's a doorway for your child or your grandchild to get deliverance. And I know it's been 16 minutes. I appreciate you taking the time out to listen what I had to say. Comments is always applied for, but because I don't know all my little friends that I accepted, it seemed like maybe 5 might comment. And it's all right, because I know the other ones hear me. They see my posts. And maybe some say, oh, she be bragging or she be this and that. No, God's been good to me. Y'all have an excellent day.